How can you eat that ginormous whale that we call English? Hello, I'm Julian Northbrook from doingenglish.com. 3 years ago, when I sat down to write my book, Master English Fast, an uncommon guide to speaking extraordinary English, link in the description, it seemed like such an enormous task to write a book. Master English Fast is about 220 pages long, which is about 40,000 words. For the first 2 years, I sat in front of my computer and stared at the blank screen, thinking to myself, 40,000 words? 40,000 words? How am I going to write 40,000 words? A book is huge, it's enormous. How am I going to get all that writing done? Writing a book seems like such a huge, impossible task. But then I got to thinking, because I write a daily email, the Doing English daily newsletter, where every day I send all kinds of tips, stories, anecdotes and ideas for mastering the English language. Link in the description if you want to subscribe. Each one of those emails is around 300 words long. I write an email a day, and I've been doing that for about 5 years. Well, 5 times 365 is what? 1,825. Sometimes I wrote more than one email in a day, sometimes I wrote like 3. So let's just call it 2,000 emails I've written over a 5-year period. At 300 words average each, that means over the last 5 years, I've written 600,000 words about learning, speaking, mastering the English language. To put that into perspective, that is the equivalent of 15 books like this. This one took me just over 2 years to write. In the same amount of time that I sat worrying about having so much writing to do, I simultaneously wrote the equivalent of 6 books like this. The point is, when you break it down like this, suddenly writing a single 40,000 word book doesn't seem like that difficult of a task. I mean, in 5 years, I've written 600,000 words. I've written 15 of these fucking things. There's a fantastic saying in English. How do you eat a whale? 1 bite at a time. This is certainly true of writing a book. And it's also very, very true of mastering the English language. We have this enormous language with all these different topics we could talk about, all these different phrases and expressions and chunks and, you know, infinite numbers of things that we might possibly want to say. It's so easy to get overwhelmed. How do we achieve such a task like this? Well, we do it the same way as we eat a whale. 1 bite at a time. So if you're struggling to speak better English, here's my advice to you. Forget about how much you've done and how much further you've got to go. To use the whale analogy again, forget about how much you've got to eat and concentrate on just taking 1 bite out of that thing each and every day. Do 1 thing that is going to incrementally improve your English on a daily basis, and over time, the improvements are significant. For example, each and every day, learn just 3 chunks of language, and over a year you've learned more than 1,000. Well, these chunks combine with each other to make more, bigger chunks of language. So by doing just this small task each day, improving incrementally on a daily basis, over a period of a year, you have significantly added to your proficiency in the language, to your usable bank of common phrases and expressions, chunks of language that you can just pull out and use in your next conversation. And was it a big overwhelming task? Did you have to swallow an entire whale in one go? No, you took 1 bite at a time. Writing a book, just like English, It's about breaking it down. Stop looking at the massive task you've got ahead of you and just think about how it can be broken down and done in increments. If you are unsure about what you should be learning, or indeed how to go about learning it, get yourself a copy of my book, Master English Fast, an uncommon guide to speaking extraordinary English. This book will show you step by simple step what to learn and how to do it. There's a link in the description. You can read the first chapter for free, then it's available either on Kindle or as a paperback copy. Both versions come with a complete audio version of the book for your listening enjoyment. If you're new to this channel, do subscribe. I will see you in the next video, and in the meantime, I am off to eat my whale.